Bro, how often has it happened to you that you were in a situation where you had to take a decision, but you simply could not decide? Personally, I cannot count the times that happened to me. Just literally imagine I was there the other week, I got out of school and I felt heavy and burdened because I had to take an important decision and I could simply not decide. On one side I was making the pros and cons of one decision, the pros and cons of the other decision, and one decision would have been making my parents a big favor, the other one was the one that I actually felt inside was right for me, and I simply could not decide. I ended up making the wrong decision and I spent the whole afternoon and the whole evening in big regrets, bro. Such a shitty feeling, and I don't want you to experience that same thing. But I'm actually quite happy to have done that mistake, very simply because out of it I learned a very simple framework, a very simple question, actually I should say, that I now ask myself every single time that I have to take a decision, and that enables me and will enable you to take quick, good and regret-free decisions, bro. And that is exactly what I will be sharing with you in this video, that one simple question. At the same time, now you may be asking yourself, why should I be taking quick decisions in the first place? If we listen to a Napoleon Hill, a author who wrote many books, for example, Outwitting the Devil or Think and Grow Rich, he says that successful people take decisions quickly and change them, if at all, very, very slowly. And unsuccessful people take decisions very slowly and change them quickly and all the time, over and over and over again. So what I've seen personally is that taking slow decisions and being indecisive and procrastinating decisions got me to waste a lot of my time, got me to waste a lot of nice opportunities, and got me to waste a lot of my energies. Because very simply, I could not focus on something when I had those decisions that I still had to make in my mind, right? And so taking big decisions quickly has actually been a game changer for me. But at the same time, we don't want to just take decisions quickly. We want to take good decisions quickly. And that is because we want good long-term results. And we also want to feel that amazing feeling that comes when we know that we have chosen the right thing. That feeling of having zero regrets at all, even when everyone is against you, telling you that you should have done that other thing, you should have chosen that other thing, but you know inside that you did the right choice. It's just an amazing feeling, bro. It's just an amazing feeling. And to be very honest, it took me actually quite a while to discover this simple question, simple framework that I now use all the time to take good, quick and regret-free decisions. And that was very simply because for a very long time I have been trying out many different questions, many different frameworks to take decisions. But to be very honest, most of them are just bullshit and just a few of them work, but they still have some problems. So the one question that actually for me has been the best one was to ask myself, what would I be proud to have done? But not only ask myself, what will I be proud to have done? It was to actually put myself in the shoes of myself in my deathbed at 80, 90. Look back at my present situation and actually ask myself, okay, what will I be proud to have done in this situation? Looking back, what will I be proud and happy to have done? And now you may be asking yourself, yeah, but why is this question superior to the other ones? Let me show you why. Literally, most of the questions, most of the frameworks that I tried out were total bullshit, but a few ones that I liked were the following ones. Like, one was to ask myself, okay, what do I feel to be right in this situation? And this question works quite well if you're able to listen to your intuition, but most people don't know what their intuition is. They don't feel what is right for them. They are not in touch with it, and therefore they end up making bad decisions. So that is why this one doesn't work for everyone. The second question that I like to ask myself was, if I had only 5 minutes left on this world, what would I want to do? And this question actually works quite well if you are in a situation and you have to take a quick decision. Like, for example, you're with a girl and you have to decide what to do, or you are with people and you have to decide where to go, or you have to decide if you want or don't want to do a specific courageous thing, or if you want to do another set while you're working out. But when you're taking long-term decisions like what should I be doing next year or tomorrow, this simple question simply doesn't work, because you're just looking at the next minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, right? and and so it has its flaws. Another question that I used to ask myself a lot was, what would I want God to see from me? And this question works very simply, but only if you believe in a higher force. If you don't believe in a higher force, then this question will not help you out. But the thing is that all of those problems are being cut away when you ask yourself that one question that I said, which is to ask yourself, what will I be proud to have done? And I know that this sounds like a stupid, like simple question. Like it sounds like too simple. Like how can this simple question be so powerful? But I tell you, try it out, bro. Try it out. Literally, do you have right now a decision that you have to take? And if you have a decision that you have to take, literally try it out straight away, and you will see that you will be able to make a quick, good, and regret-free choice. And you will be able to do that very simply because this question and this framework doesn't need you to believe in a higher force, doesn't need you to be in contact with your intuition, doesn't need you to like be in the present, like to take a quick decision. You can also take very, very, very long-term decisions with this simple framework, and it makes you take good decisions very simply because it makes you detach from the situation. It makes you look at it from a third person perspective, and therefore like detach emotionally from the different options. And that is where you will be able to make the best decisions. That is the reason why, for example, I can imagine that you have already been in a situation where a person who you cared about had a decision to make, and they were so stressed because they felt like they couldn't decide, and they were immersed in the situation, attached to it emotionally, and therefore couldn't decide. But you, seeing the situation from a third person perspective, you were there asking yourself, oh, it doesn't look that difficult, like just do that, bro. Just, it's simple. It's simple. That is the power of looking at the bigger picture, and this simple question will enable you to do just that. So what I recommend you to do is to try it out. Now for the next, let's say 7 days, every single time that you face a decision, just stop, ask yourself that question, put yourself in the shoes of yourself at 70 or 80, look back at the situation from that third person perspective, emotionally detached, and ask yourself, what will I be proud to have done? What will I be happy to have done? And then just do that without thinking about it twice, bro. Without thinking about it twice. And I'm sure you will do a quick, a good, and regret-free decision. And that is, I think, the best thing, when you just know that you did the right thing, and when you get the good long-term results, right? When everyone, even when everyone is telling you that you should have done that other thing, inside you know that you wanted to do that and you're proud to have done that. That's an amazing feeling. And that is why actually I'm sharing this video with you, because I really hope that this helped you out, and that this will help you out to make many, many, many regret-free decisions, good decisions, and actually quick decisions. So I wish you all the best, and see you in the next video.